there, and welcome to the Fat Pigeon Live session. Tonight, we're at a brewery.
That's right, we're coming to you live from Jules Brewery in Market Drayton, and we've brought along a gaggle of talented musicians from the world of acoustic folk.
And here at Fat Pigeon Live, we're passionate about fresh original music, and you can help to promote our artists by sharing this video and subscribing to our YouTube channel.
That's right, absolutely. So let's meet tonight's musicians. We have the amazing Dawson Dean. And the fabulous Helena Francesca.
And over in the corner, performing their brand new tune, The Man with the Thin Skin, ladies and gentlemen, Wilcox Hulse.
All this bravado, trying to play hero, 'cause it's a weak chin on the man with the thin skin. I don't know where we go in the land of the ego, 'cause it's a weak chin on the man with the thin skin. If you ask the wrong question, say the wrong thing, and anything could happen. Oh, anything could happen. Or if you ask the wrong question, say the wrong thing, then anything could happen. He stands with a puffed out chest, but that won't mean that big is best. If it's a weak chin on the man with the thin skin, he says that he loves you, but he hides right behind you, 'cause it's a weak chin on the man with the thin skin. If you ask the wrong question, say the wrong thing, then anything could happen. Oh, anything could happen. Or if you ask the wrong question, say the wrong thing, then anything could happen. All this bravado, trying to play hero. I don't know where we go in the land of the ego. All this bravado, trying to play hero. I don't know where we go in the land of the ego. Ask the wrong question, say the wrong thing, and anything could happen. Oh, anything could happen. Or if you ask the wrong question, say the wrong thing, and anything could happen. Oh, anything could happen.
So that was the fantastic Wilcox Hulse, and we'll be hearing some more from them in just a moment. But first, we are now going to have a lovely duo all the way from Biddulph. I'll hand you over to Dawson Dean.
Smile, it's always shining through. Detour sign, my direction closed. Doesn't worry me, I just take another road. There's a track off to the east side, takes me another way. Can't wait to hold you in my arms today. And the road is long, but I'm getting through. Can't wait to see your smile. It's always shining through. Round and round and round and round I go, driving down these back roads I don't know. Just another mile, take the next right turn, then I'll see you smile. I'm tired of all the traveling, this time I'm gonna stay. Then I'll hold you in my arms every day. And the road is long, but I'm getting through. Can't wait to see your smile. It's always shining through. And the road is long, but I'm getting through. Can't wait to see your smile. It's always shining through. Great, thank you.
Thank you very much. We're Dawson Dean, as you already know. This is a song we wrote. We live in a very beautiful place, and in the Staffordshire Moorlands we are from. There's a very beautiful road at the top, and it's on Biddulph Moor, part of the Moorlands. And yeah, we're from Biddulph. In fact, we met in Biddulph. So the song is about this beautiful road on the top of Biddulph Moor. I often go there cycling on my bike, so I know the road very, very well. And on one side you've got the Cheshire Plain, and you look right down to the Jodrell Bank, and on the other side you can see the Roaches, which are a beautiful set of rocks in the Staffordshire Moorlands. So here's the song. It goes like this. 1, 2. 3, 4. Get out my house and climb the hill. I'll get to you, I know I will. The climb is hard and I catch my breath. I know that I will meet you, yeah. And I'm flying down the top road with the wind blowing in my face. And I'm flying down the top road. I'm gonna make it to your place, to your place. I pass the well, the road gets steep. I don't get up, but I just creep. Almost there, just one last push. Don't pedal hard, no need to rush. And I'm flying down the top road with the wind blowing in my face. And I'm flying down the top road. I'm gonna make it to your place, to your place. Down the hill, up the other side. Up on the moors when the skylark sings, that golden moment that it brings. And I'm flying down the top road with the wind blowing in my face. And I'm flying down the top road. I'm gonna make it to your place, to your place.
So if you've just tuned in, you're listening to the fantastic Dawson Dean. So if you don't mind me nestling in next to you guys.
No,
hello there. So would you introduce yourselves? Which one's Torville and which one's Dean?
I like that one.
You're on thin ice there.
I'm Torville.
I'm Graham Dawson. Who are
And
you?
I'm Chris Dean.
Oh, yeah.
And I hear there's a beautiful romance, the story behind you, how you two got together.
Well, yeah, we were introduced by a friend of ours called Craig Pickering from Biddulph Arms.
Yep.
There he is in the audience tonight.
He is here in person,
That was
yes.
about 2 years ago.
It was about 2
Yeah.
years ago, yeah. Craig does a brilliant job running the Biddulph Up and Arms. Yeah. And I just went along because I'd recently taken a retirement, and what I decided to do was do a bit more music. So I used to go to Biddulph Arms, and I was looking for other musicians to play with. And Craig said, well, why don't you come along and...
And the rest is history.
The rest is history, yeah.
Well, the harmonies are fantastic, so it sounds like you've been together a lot longer. I have a nice little visual aid here. So if you like what you've been hearing, there is actually something you can purchase.
It is.
Yes.
It's available from us. It's much cheaper if you buy it from us in person and come to one of our gigs.
Yeah.
But you can actually get it downloaded on all the usual places like Amazon and Deezer. I've just recently heard about Deezer and iTunes and.
Or just contact us on Facebook.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Or Facebook. We're on Facebook. Dawson Dean. Dawson Dean songwriters, we are.
So tell us about the album. Who's the main songwriter of the pair of you?
It's 50-50.
It's me. It's not me, no.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to say it's me. At the same time, you know.
We've not written any songs together yet, so they're all individually written songs, but contributed equally on the album.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
so
the next step to
six
co-write.
of Graham's and
PRS.
6 of mine, yeah. So,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fab. And I hear you're also doing an animal-themed pub tour at the moment.
That's right, yeah.
We
We've done
are.
A couple of red lions.
Yeah. There's a white heart in there somewhere.
A bull's head.
And the bull's head.
Yeah. A black lion.
Black
Yeah,
lion.
somewhere,
Yeah. They're,
Yeah.
all,
In
they're
fact,
all there.
Next Thursday, the red lion in Leek.
The Red Lion in Leek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
In the Market Square, that is.
That's right.
So if you have an animal-themed pub near you, please get in touch with Dawson Dean.
Please, please.
Now,
do.
we are actually in a pub, a brewery, in fact, so we thought it might be apt at this point to consume some alcohol. So I think we have some kind of a spicy interlude now from my lovely, glamorous assistant, Julia.
That's right, we do. Very, very exciting to be here at the Red Lion. What an amazing night we're having, everyone, aren't we? Woo! The Red Lion Jules Brewery, it is a fantastic brewery in the centre of Market Drayton. Now, I'm not sure if you know, but Market Drayton has some secrets and is, in fact, the home of gingerbread. Did anybody know that? Okay, so gingerbread has been made here for over 200 years with a secret spicy recipe. And traditionally, the farmers of the town used to come in on market day and dunk their gingerbread in port. We've no idea why, but they did. So we thought tonight would be the best time to get our musicians and band members to try it. So let's go for it, guys. Here we go. Here's the port and the gingerbread. And what you have to do is dunk. Yep. So just dunk your piece of gingerbread finger into the port. And tell me what you think.
That is brilliant. That is absolutely amazing.
So how does it taste? Tell us what you taste. What aromas are there?
It's quite buttery and alcoholic.
Absolutely spot on. There is butter and there is rum in the biscuit. And for you?
Yeah, it's delicious. It's the best way to have gingerbread.
Can you detect any spices?
It's different. It definitely tastes different to like normal gingerbread.
So guys, are you dunkers or are you crunchers?
I'm a dunker.
Yeah, danke.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for being such good sports. We're all dunkers here at Market Drayton. Thank you.
Yes, so we are in the home of gingerbread, so hence the theme. We're going to hand you back now to Dawson Dean, who are going to play a lovely song for us.
Thank you, ladies. This is a song I wrote fairly recently about helping friends in despair, really. Where's that year gone? I've been kicking back the days. Now they've gone away. Really glad you stayed. Your demons are all gone. We won't let them in the door. Won't come round here anymore. Won't be like you were before. When you were chipped, cracked, crazed. You were chipped, you were cracked, you were crazed. You were chipped, you were cracked, you were crazed. Almost broken. Your darkest days are gone. We dragged them into light. put all your wrongs to right. Together we won the fight, and you put all your feelings on the line. You hung all your feelings out to dry. You came to me needing a friend, it all came right in the end. Chipped, cracked, crazed. You were chipped, you were cracked, you were crazed. You were chipped, you were cracked, you were crazed. Almost broken. Where's that year gone? Where's that year gone? Where's that year gone?
Thank you.
And thank you so much, the beautiful Dawson Dean. That was really, really special. Thank you very much indeed. And now we are moving on to our headline act. We are going to reintroduce Wilcox Hulse.
We never met. You were gone long before I came along. Separated by 60 years, that's a long time in a lifetime, but a mere fleck in the world's timeline. We never met, so there is no connection of hearts, just an old collection of photographs covered in dust, and the memories of the ones that you loved and who loved you back, and who are old enough to remember but sharp enough to recall what it was like in the days when young men just like you went to war, who went to war. You were brave, braver than I could ever be. Laid your life on the line for liberty, for the life we held dear, in the hope that we would never again have to live in fear, or to be old enough to remember but sharp enough to recall what it was like in the days when young men just like you went to war, who went to war. The day is coming when the same mistakes again. That no good comes from war. What we're fighting for gets lost in time. They say time's the greatest healer, but time's a great deceiver too. But within our lifetimes, we'll no longer recall what it was like, to be old enough to remember, but sharp enough to recall what it was like in the days when young men just like you went to war. Who went to war? Thank you very much. This next song is a cover. It appears on our new album. And the reason that we incorporate it's a song that was originally a hit in the pop charts. Remember those? In 1988, it should never have been a pop hit, really, in any way, shape, or form. It was I suppose, a protest song about the destruction of lands belonging to the indigenous people of Australia. And it's a song called Beds Are Burning. Down where the river broke, the bloodwood and the desert oak, Holden wrecks and burning diesels boil at 45 degrees. The time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rents, oh, to pay our share. The time has come, facts are facts, it belongs to them, let's give it back. How can we dance when our earth is turning? How can we sleep while our beds are burning? How can we dance when our earth is turning? How can we sleep while our beds are burning? The time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent now, to pay our share. For we'll scare the cockatoos from Kintor East to Youngdamo. The boiling desert lives and breathes at 45 degrees. Time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent, oh, to pay our share. The time has come, facts are facts, it belongs to them, let's give it back. How can we dance when our earth is turning? How can we sleep while our beds are burning? How can we dance when our earth is turning? to say fair's fair, to pay the rent now, to pay our share. Oh, the time has come, a fact's a fact, it belongs to them, let's give it back. Oh, the time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent now, to pay our share. Oh, the time has come, a fact's a fact, it belongs to them, let's give it back. Oh, the time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent now, to pay our share. Oh, the time has come, a fact's a fact, it belongs to them, let's give it back. Thank you.
That was the fantastic Wilcox Hulse. And so we'd like to have a little chat with you guys. Firstly, do you think you might be able to introduce your band? Because we were told there was a two-piece, and it seems like you might have proliferated.
A little bit,
We
yes.
don't know these two, they just turned up, haven't they?
Done all right?
Yeah, okay, so much like Dawson Dean before us, I'm Wilcox, and this
I'm
is
Hulse.
This is Hulse. Yeah, can I feel kind of slightly awkward. Is this is
Feel
it
free
okay
to
if I
stand up.
move?
Yeah.
Just bear with me.
You should have kept him down there, it would have been a lot funnier, to be honest with you.
That's better.
There we go.
To my full height of 11 feet tall. So we were a duo. So I'm Gary Wilcox and this is Phil Hulse. And we've been a duo for a few years now. We played together as part of a trio called the Queensberry Rules, which we played for 10 years, I think, in that duo. That finished in 2011. And then we took some time off, a gap year or 3. And then Wilcox Hulse was born right at the end of, I think, 2013, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's taken us until now to put an album out. So we're just earlier in the year, in September, we released our debut album. We put a couple of EPs out, but this is the first album, and all the songs we're playing tonight are from that album.
Fantastic. And where can people buy the album?
Everywhere.
They can buy it here, actually. We've got a suitcase full.
I was going to say you can get it. You can probably get it in the supermarkets. You can if you go online. It's online at the supermarkets. But yeah, all the places that you would normally buy your CDs. We do have copies available tonight. Can I grab a prop?
Go ahead.
We should introduce these two guys, actually, whilst...
Yeah,
whilst
I'm coming to that. So
Oh, okay, fine. So
here,
I'll just shut
this
up
one.
then, shall I?
Hello. There we go. This is the album, All Change. And this is the album, and it's called All Change for a number of reasons. A lot of the themes of the songs kind of focus on change of different kinds. So there's songs about environmental change, about political change, socio-economic change, and also a change in the kind of the way we've played. So we've been a duo for a while, but it's the album where we fleshed it out into a kind of 4-piece. So these two guys play on the album. So I'd like to introduce, this is Matt Plant on viola. Woo! And looking very dapper over in the corner, Mr. Jack Tasker, who's playing bass on the album.
I think this might be the first time that the Red Lion has witnessed a musician with a pocket square. Impressive.
It looks fantastic.
Hopefully not the last. So as much as possible now, we're trying to play in this lineup, or at least the trio with Matt Bim. The problem is when you bring in musicians who are in 20 other bands, it's quite difficult getting them all together. But whenever possible, we're going to try and play as much as we can as a 4-piece.
And guys, so great to have a band here that are so firmly rooted in the acoustic folk movement, and how moving when Young Men Went to War to be honouring the people that have our ancestors and people who've been before, and just thanks for that. It's really, really, really moving. And just tell us a little bit about where you got your influence from for that and how it came about.
Well, that particular song.
Yeah.
Best coming over to you, actually. We do kind of split the writing, but that one was one of yours, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I said I really took the influence from a song that Phil wrote for our previous band,
very nice, thank you.
the Queensbury Rules. So he wrote a song back in probably 2008, I think, called When the Last One Was Gone, which was about the last person who was still living at that time, who was involved in the First World War. And I think the same kind of feeling came about because the Second World War, now a lot of the people who were involved are no longer with us, and as time goes on, my concern is always that do we just fall back into the same mistakes and same bad habits because there's no one around to remind us. Now, obviously, it's in books, but sometimes when things are written in books, they're not the same as having somebody here with first-hand experience, and so it's a kind of, I don't know, maybe it's an age thing. I think as you get older, you start to think about these things a lot more. Maybe 20 years ago, we were writing songs that were a bit cooler, maybe, if that's... But I think, let's say, a lot of the album is about change, and I think it's change in the way we see the world as much as anything else.
Sure, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here, and everyone's really, really enjoying it on Fat Pigeon Live, so thank you.
And we're going to have some more from them later, but first of all, we've got a beautiful singer all the way from Stafford, Helena Francesca, so let's hand over to her.
Oh, I would like to talk. You're awfully quiet. Oh, I thought about the petrichor, the song that you wrote once before. Oh, there are things that I will never outgrow. Oh, there are things I'm cared for. I'm afraid for what I saw. I'll gather your belongings after the night we have been drifting. It has been away from my hands. We have been
Thank you so much. So these past few months, I've been working on a new album, and it's going to be released in hopefully February, and it's going to be called Woven. And all of these tracks that I'm playing for you will be on that album. Yes, so this song is also on the album, and I hope you like it.
Oh, I would like to sit in my garden, awaiting wisteria. Has been most unkind to me. Oh, I often wonder about moving away to the sea again. The water always calmed me down. Has been most unkind to me. Oh, this home is just tired eyes and small words, overgrown outside with well-spoken birds. Oh, it's the time to wander along.
Well, I'm just going to say a few words and ask Helena some questions now. Well, that was absolutely mesmerising, really just stunning, and just such a sense of earthiness about your singing. Where do you find your inspiration?
A lot of traditional music, really. that focuses on the songwriting, and I guess that's my biggest focus.
And you say, and we had a chat earlier, Helena, and you said that nature really inspires you in your music and your writing, and that's clearly shines through in just the sense of feeling. I felt that I was just in the wilderness, in a meadow. It was beautiful.
Thank you very much.
That's
Thank you.
fine. And you use metaphor to communicate, you were telling me.
I do, yeah. A lot of my songs are very metaphorical in the sense that I can use nature to describe my emotions and different stories.
Amazing. And you love wildflowers.
I do.
And I asked you earlier which wildflower you think represents yourself, and you told me...
Well, either lavender or chamomile, just because they're herbs that I really love. I think they really calm me, and my aim in life is to try and calm other people. So
your music certainly does that. It's really just a lovely, serene atmosphere. So thank you so much.
Thank
you have an album?
I do.
Which is called?
Well, my new album will be called Woven.
Wonderful.
And I've got a very small EP already on SoundCloud and things like that. It's a very small EP, and it's called The Boat EP.
Thank you. You can find it on SoundCloud or via your Facebook page.
That's right, yes.
That's great. Okay. Well, I think we're going to hear another one from you, Winter Array. Is that correct?
Yes.
Take the floor, Helena.
Thank you very much.
Healing with sound is as old as the hills, a wise man told me. Home is lost, metaphor for where I hope to be. As winter goes into spring, birds sing. Away, winter, hurry. As I walk along the hedgerows, my mind is as wild as the soon to be grown. I hope to overcome the overwhelm. Away, winter array. Ooh,
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Helena. That was really, really beautiful. So don't go away. If you're watching at home, we've got one track left with our headline bands today. It's one more with Wilcox. Hulse.
Thank you very much. It's another new song off our new album. I was inspired to write this song by the fantastic local music scene that not only exists where we come from, but in every town and city up and down the land, and also tribute to the people who give up the time to actually come out and support it, where the average man in the street will a lot of the time not know it exists, but very much is alive and kicking. And it's called The Scene. Saturday night, the production line on your TV screen, pristine and clean, but the real life sound is at your stomping ground, where the words laid bare. There's a scene out there, and it thrives and it breathes. There's a real life scene, and it's right here on your doorstep. Right here on your doorstep. And it rocks, and it rolls for the folk with soul, and it's right here on your doorstep. Right here on your doorstep. Right here on your doorstep. These bones move without auto-tune in the backstreet bars with no radio stars, where it's less about money, more about heart, and it's less about image, more about heart, and it's less about fame, more about heart, in the real life scene where it thrives and it breathes. There's a real life scene, and it's right here on your doorstep. 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 And it rocks and it rolls for the folk with soul, and it's right here on your doorstep. 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 And I could be the biggest hypocrite of anyone, but at least I have been there, and I try to carry on. And I know that we have all got busy lives, but if it took some time, take some time, or just a little time. There's a real life scene, and it's right here on your doorstep. Right here on your doorstep. And it rocks, and it rocks, and it rolls, and it rolls for the folk with soul, and it's right here on your doorstep. Right here on your doorstep. Right here on your doorstep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for tonight. But I'd like to say a big thank you to all tonight's musicians. We've had Dawson Dean. We've had Helena Francesca. You just heard Wilcox Hulse playing us out with their lovely band. And don't forget, we're back on the 26th of October at Staff's Uni, featuring a punk poet and a young reggae band called Captain Stingray's Groove Machine.
But actually, before that, you can also catch our wonderful presenter this evening, HEIDI BROWNE, who will be launching her next album on the 21st of October at Market Drayton's very own Festival Drayton. Tickets are still available.
Cheers.
So in the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, FatPigeonLive, and help us promote fresh and original music. And thank you so very much for tuning in tonight and for everyone for being here.